Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie Montgomery, and welcome to my channel, My Journey to the Promised Land. Today, I'm coming with a message. The title of the message is Why Your Breakthrough is Delayed. And again, my channel is about my personal testimony and my personal process to get to the promised land, which I am believing God for a major breakthrough in my life. And so I share based on my experience and my knowledge of the word and my knowledge and my relationship, my personal relationship with Jesus Christ. So, why your breakthrough may be delayed. These are lessons that I am personally learning, and I continue to wait on my breakthrough, and the reasons that I believe my breakthrough may maybe be delayed, or things that maybe I misunderstood that further delayed the beginning, the process of receiving your breakthrough. So this is based on a recent experience that I had. So it could be one reason, right? I have a few things here, but one reason could be is that you're not taking a certain step. You're not taking a step because it doesn't look like what you think it should look like. And again, I believe that to get to your breakthrough, sometimes maybe God will do it with just automatic, suddenly, but sometimes it is a process that you go through. There's certain action steps that are required on your part. And sometimes we're delayed in beginning that process because it doesn't look like what we think it should look. And this is what recently happened to me, in that you may be sitting there waiting for this magical, miraculous thing to happen, when what it is a simple accepting of a favor or a blessing from someone that God sends your way. For example, in my situation, there was something I needed immediate. I felt, I needed immediate assistance with. And at the time, it appeared that there was just no way out of this situation. I have no idea how this is going to happen for me. And so in my situation, God sent someone to help me, right? And at first I'm like, I turned this person down a few times. Nope, I don't want it. I'm waiting on God. To me, I'm waiting on God. But eventually it got so intense for me that I said, it's like God was telling me, like, hello, this is how I'm going to get you what you want. You have to, I'm not going to send an angel to knock on your door and just hand you what it is you need. This is a step that you must take. So I had to accept the favor. It was a move on my part, a physical move on my part, as well as an acceptance of this favor from this friend. And so once I took that step, it led to the next thing. And next thing you know, within 2 weeks, that issue that I had was that urgent need was resolved because I took an action step, and it did not look exactly what I thought it would look like. So I don't know, you may have heard the story about, the man or the woman that's on the roof, and there's a flood, and the water just keeps rising, and they will drown unless they get off the roof, right? And so how the story goes is God sends a boat. And then they're like, no, I'm waiting on God. God could send a helicopter. No, I'm waiting on God. Whatever it is, the person is staying on the roof because the boat doesn't look like what they think God is going to save them and help them. And the helicopter doesn't look like what they think it's going to look like when God saves them or provides them with their blessing. So the point of saying that is that it may not look exactly like how you think it's supposed to look, but sometimes it's just that acceptance, in that your resolution is in the form of a friend, or a stranger or a family member that's coming to relieve your burden, and you must take the step. Another reason for the breakthrough may be delayed is that he's preparing you for your blessing. It could be that in whatever your particular blessing is, and I believe, as far as what I believe my breakthrough is going to be, he has to prepare you to be able to do that thing. right? To live that life, to live in your purpose, to live in so that that breakthrough is all He wants it to be. For example, for me, my breakthrough is to live in my purpose, to do what I believe God has called me to do, and I have it in my head what that is, and I know what that is. But to actually live in that and accomplish that, I believe that I have to. God has to test me and put me through some things so that I will understand more. I would have a deeper understanding when I'm called to do the things He's called me to do. You know, for example, how are you going to serve others, right? If your breakthrough calls you to be of service to the community or to others in whatever way. Sometimes it's difficult to serve those people or to do what you're called to do if you have no idea about their experience. So sometimes God puts you through some things so that you would be able to sympathize with the people and to empathize with the people or to understand the situation so that you can serve the purpose better, so that you can serve the people better. So a third thing is maybe you're not putting God first. If you're in a state of sin, like a lot of people believe, like, oh, we all sin, right? But God does not give us grace so that we can continue to sin consciously, knowingly committing sins. When you know you're doing something that's against the Bible and the Word, which we as Christians know, you don't consciously keep doing it over and over again and asking for forgiveness every day. Sometimes He calls us to clean ourselves up, and our breakthrough could be delayed because we're not living a life that He wants us to live, a clean life, which we're capable of doing, but we're choosing to do otherwise. And also, another thing is service. By putting Him first, service may be required. You may be required to do some things or to take an action step, which requires you to serve others first before you get your blessing. Right? So if you're waiting to do something that God has told you to do until you get your breakthrough, maybe He wants you to do that thing first in your current state, whatever it is your current state, even if it's like you're in a situation where you believe it's too hard to focus on anything else. All you can think about is your situation and how terrible it is. But while you're in that position, while you're in that state, that lowly state in your head, maybe that is the time where He wants you to think about someone else other than yourself. Right? It's a time to be called to service. So think about that situation and think about what you're delaying doing that you could possibly do because you're only thinking about yourself. And so to conclude, God is always sovereign, right? We must remember that God is always sovereign. His ways are not our ways. He is all-knowing and always in control. And we must remember this. He doesn't need us. He doesn't need us to do anything, or He doesn't need time to prepare to give us our blessings. He can do it at any given moment. So, your blessing or your breakthrough is not dependent on God needing more time to get Himself together to give you what you pray for. You need to think about what you may not be doing and what He's calling you to do so that you will be prepared to receive your blessing. Right? Maybe there's some action steps that you must do, as I mentioned before, in your life, and something a step you must take in your life where it may not look like how you think it's supposed to look, this miracle breakthrough, but maybe it's just a simple step you must take, an action step on your part that will bring you to your breakthrough. And to conclude, it will happen in His time when He believes that we are ready to receive it. And that's just what it is. He is always in control. He is omnipotent, omniscient. He's all knowing, and He's capable at any given time. He's all sovereign, and He is capable at any given time to give us what we need. And what we're supposed to do is put His kingdom first, as this word says, and all these things will be provided to us. So make sure that you're putting His kingdom first. So that is the message for today. Why is your breakthrough possibly delayed? And stay tuned, because I continue to work and serve and to do the things that I believe he's calling me to do. And I'm waiting on my breakthrough. So continue to follow me, and I will let you know, because right now where I am, in my life, I'm completely and totally submitted to him and waiting on him for this breakthrough. And one day I'll be able to tell the story of where God is taking me from and taking me to. And it will be a really great story and an amazing breakthrough, which I'm relying and depending on him for. All right. Have a great day. Bye.